Hi everyone, welcome to one more class. Please confirm, पहले ये confirm करना कि ऑडियो क्लियर है, वीडियो क्लियर है और मैं हैंडसम हूँ। ये तीन चीजें कंफर्म करना, ऑडियो क्लियर है, वीडियो क्लियर है और मैं हैंडसम हूँ। ठीक है, तो लेक्चर शुरू करते हैं। तो कल हम देख रहा था कन्वर्शंस, है ना। कल हम देख रहा था कन्वर्शंस। हम कन्वर्ट कर रहे थे फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा टू रेगुलर एक्सप्रेशन, रेगुलर लैंग्वेज टू फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा। कल हम कन्वर्शंस देख रहे थे, आज भी कन्वर्शंस ही होगा। ठीक है, एनएफए टू डीएफए भी कन्वर्ट करेंगे। एनएफए टू डीएफए भी कन्वर्ट करेंगे। ठीक है, ठीक है गाइस। तो before starting the class, I want to introduce you to real heroes. Many of you must be knowing him, right? He is Anand Kumar, the Super 30 hero. He is born in Bihar. He is born in Bihar, but he couldn't go to abroad because of financial issues. But instead of giving up, he decided to teach unprivileged students. He launched Super 30 coaching, 30 poor students for IIT JEE exam for free. He didn't charge any fees. And most of his students cracked IITs. Anand turned rejection into a revolution. If you think your problems are stopping you, think again. Sometimes the biggest failures spark the brightest futures. Okay? Okay, guys. So I'll give you a question. Now you answer it. I think yesterday I have given you a question, right? Yesterday I have given you a question. Okay? Let's go step by step. Let's go step by step. Let us say I have a finite automata like this. Let us say I have a finite automata like this. ठीक है, convert it into right linear grammar. Convert it into right linear grammar. Can you do it on Telegram channel? Convert it into right linear grammar and post it on Telegram channel. I'm seeing you. Post it in Telegram channel. Write the answer in Telegram channel. I am seeing your answers. जो भी आंसर आता है लिख लेना. I will correct it if it is wrong. जो भी आंसर आता है आप लिख लेना. I will correct it if you are wrong. Okay? Very good Likesh. Very good Atay. Very good Prashant. Very good Chandni. चीते की चाल, बाज की नजर और चांदनी के आंसर पर कोई शक नहीं करते हैं. ठीक है, अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. ठीक है, दरवाजे को गुंडी मारो, कोई ना अंदर आ ना पाए. आरबीआर को समझा दो, गलती से भी म्यूजिक रुक ना पाए. जिसको टकर टकर जो फील करे वो जाके 2 कप कॉफी पी ले. जिसको डांस नहीं आता है जाके अपना बैस चलाए. ठीक है, party has started guys. Let's start the party, right? Manish, very good. Manish, very good. ठीक है, तो what is the right linear grammar for this? Yes, on seeing small a will go to a, and a on seeing small a will go to a, and a on seeing small b will go to a, and a is a final state, that is why a derives epsilon. So what is this grammar guys? This grammar is right linear grammar. Okay, now I want to convert it into left linear grammar. I want left linear grammar. See, we know how to convert a finite automata to right linear grammar. we know this, but we don't know how to convert a finite automata to left linear grammar. We don't know this. We know how to convert a right linear grammar to finite automata. We have done this. These two we have done. Regular right linear grammar to finite automata and finite automata to right linear grammar we have done. Now finite automata to left linear grammar we have not done. Finite automata to left linear grammar we have not done, and also we have not done left linear grammar to finite automata. Left linear grammar to finite automata we have not done. Okay, so we will see both of this: finite automata to left linear grammar, left linear grammar to finite automata. Okay, okay, fine. टेलीग्राम को चालू रखना, ठीक है। हाँ, एक काम करते हैं, यही यूज करेंगे। कुछ प्रॉब्लम है इसमें। इसमें नहीं आ रहा है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम है इसमें। नॉर्मली स्लाइड्स तो आ जाता है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, स्लाइड्स नहीं आ रहा है। ठीक है, मैं कॉपी कर लेता हूं। ठीक है, ठीक है। नाउ आई वांट टू कन्वर्ट दिस right linear, this finite automata to left linear grammar. What I will do is I will reverse the finite automata. I will reverse the finite automata. How can I reverse the finite automata? Yes, ये comma b. We are reversing the finite automata. Okay. Now, if the language represented by this finite automata is L, the language represented by this finite automata is L power R. What is reversing? Reversing is nothing but, what is reversing? Reversing of a finite automata. What is reversing of finite automata? Finite automata का reverse क्या होता है? You have to make initial state to final state, initial state to final state, and you have to make final state to initial state, and you have to actually reverse the arrows. You have to actually reverse the arrows. You have to reverse the arrows, right? Initial state को final state बनाना है, final state को initial state बनाना है, और arrows को reverse करना है। मतलब क्या है, इधर देखना, अगर हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ लैंग्वेज है, फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा है, ठीक है, तो हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, ये इनिशियल स्टेट है और ये फाइनल स्टेट है। ठीक है, अभी फाइनल स्टेट को इनिशियल स्टेट बनाओ और इनिशियल स्टेट को फाइनल स्टेट बनाओ। ठीक है, कैसे? अभी इनिशियल स्टेट को फाइनल स्टेट बनाओ, इनिशियल स्टेट को फाइनल स्टेट बनाओ, और ये जो फाइनल स्टेट है ना, इनिशियल स्टेट को फाइनल स्टेट बना दिया, एक ही लिखेंगे। इनिशियल स्टेट को हमने फाइनल स्टेट बना दिया और फाइनल स्टेट को हमने इनिशियल स्टेट बना दिया, ए कामा बी, और एडजस्ट को रिवर्स कर दिया, एडजस्ट को रिवर्स कर दिया। ए एज इस तरफ था, अभी इसको इधर कर दिया। इसमें ना थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है। एक्चुअली एक फाइनल स्टेट है तो हमको एक ही इनिशियल स्टेट आएगा, लेकिन कभी कभी फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा में मोर देन वन फाइनल स्टेट आता है। वो केस को कैसे हैंडल करेंगे आप? कैसे हैंडल करना है देखना एक बार। अगर आपके पास कुछ फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा है, अगर आपके पास कुछ फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा है, आपके पास कुछ फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा है, आपके पास कुछ फाइनाइट ऑटोमेटा है, इसमें तीन फाइनल स्टेट्स है। अगर मैं रिवर्स करूं तो तीन इनिशियल स्टेट्स बन जाएगा। इसीलिए पहले इसको कन्वर्ट करना कि एक ही फाइनल स्टेट होगा, पहले इसको कन्वर्ट करना है कि ये की फाइनल स्टेट होगा, ठीक है। पहले इसको कन्वर्ट करना है कि ये की फाइनल स्टेट होगा। एक ही फाइनल स्टेट होगा। एक ही फाइनल स्टेट होगा, ठीक है। एक ही फाइनल स्टेट होगा। ठीक है, एक ही फाइनल स्टेट होगा। अभी इसको कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, ठीक है, ये सिंपल है। तो इसको रिवर्स करो, रिवर्स किया तो क्या आएगा भाई? अभी हम इसको रिवर्स करेंगे। रिवर्स करने से क्या आएगा? यस बन जाएगा फाइनल स्टेट। मैं पूरा लिख लेता हूं एक बार। तो यस जो इनिशियल स्टेट है वो फाइनल स्टेट बन जाएगा, और एरो रिवर्स हो जाएगा, और ये जो फाइनल स्टेट है वो इनिशियल स्टेट बन जाएगा। ये जो फाइनल स्टेट है वो इनिशियल स्टेट बन जाएगा, और ए कामा बी हो जाएगा। अभी ये लैंग्वेज क्या है? ये लैंग्वेज इज स्टार्टिंग विथ ये। अगर इसका रिवर्सल किया है, लैंग्वेज इज स्टार्टिंग विथ ये का रिवर्सल किया है, लैंग्वेज इज स्टार्टिंग विथ ये का रिवर्सल किया है, तो हमको क्या आ रहा है? एंडिंग विथ ये है स्टार्टिंग विथ ये, रिवर्स करने से हमको आ रहा है एंडिंग एंडिंग विथ ये। मतलब जो भी एक्चुअल लैंग्वेज है वो रिवर्स हो गया है, ठीक है। अभी ये रिवर्स वाला को राइट लीनियर ग्रामर बनाओ। राइट लीनियर ग्रामर बनाओ। कैसे बना सकते हैं राइट लीनियर ग्रामर? यस तो फाइनल स्टेट है, कहीं नहीं जा रहा है, और ये तो इसमें थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हुआ है, हमने कुछ मिस कर दिया है इसमें। कोई बता सकते हैं कि हमने क्या मिस किया है? मैंने इसमें कुछ गलती किया हूं, क्या कोई बता सकते हैं कि वो गलती क्या है? एक्चुअली गलती नहीं है, लेकिन आपको ये भी चीज समझ में आना चाहिए। एक्चुअली ना ये डीएफए नहीं है ना? एक्चुअली ये डीएफए नहीं है। ओ, दिस इज इंग्लिश बैच, राइट? सॉरी 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 सॉरी। So actually this is not a DFA. Still there is no problem. It is not a mistake. Don't think that I have mistakenly taken a NFA. That is not the intention. The intention is you can do this method with epsilon NFA, NFA as well as DFA. Epsilon NFA, NFA as well as DFA, right? So I have taken a DFA and I have reversed it, and I got one more DFA. Now I am writing the right linear grammar for this. Now I am writing the right linear grammar for this. A on seeing A will go to A. A on seeing B will go to A. A on seeing B will go to A. A on seeing B will go to A. Will go to A. A on seeing A on seeing small a will go to S, and S is a final state, there are no transitions. S is a final state, there are no transitions. S is a final state and there are no transitions. S is a final state and there are no transitions. ठीक है, रिपीट करना है क्या और एक बार? पूरा रिपीट करना है क्या? ठीक है, we will repeat it entirely one more time. I will repeat it entirely one more time. Let us say there is a finite automata. It can be NFA or DFA or epsilon NFA, it doesn't matter. It is a finite automata. ठीक है? तो what is this language? This language is accepting set of all strings starting with A, है ना? Let us write A here and B here. What is the grammar for this? You can directly write the right linear grammar. You know how to write the right linear grammar. Capital A on seeing small a is going to be, capital A on seeing small a is going to be, isn't it? Isn't it? And capital B on seeing a small a is going to be, and capital B on seeing a small b is going to be, and B is going to be epsilon. B is going to epsilon. Just observe this. Capital A on seeing a is going to be, capital B on seeing a is going to be, capital B on seeing a b is going to be, and B is deriving epsilon. B is deriving epsilon. B is deriving epsilon. Okay. So what is this grammar, guys? This grammar is right linear grammar. But what do I want? I want left linear grammar. How can I get left linear grammar? You cannot directly change this into left linear grammar. See, you cannot write like this. You cannot say that if I reverse the productions, I get the left linear grammar. You don't do this. Okay. You should not be doing this. You should not be doing this. Right? Why? If you just reverse the grammar, you are going to get the, if this language is representing L, if this language is representing L, this language will also represent L. But if I reverse the production, this grammar will represent L power R, reversal of the language. Don't do this mistake. Okay? Don't directly convert it. What we will do is, instead, we will reverse the finite automata. We will reverse the finite automata. Right? We will reverse the finite automata. Sir, for one finite automata, there is only one left and right linear grammar. Yes, Ram. Yes, Ram, you are right. You are right. Okay? There is small problem with comments. Comments को थोड़ा सा नीचे करेंगे. ठीक है? We will see. We will see. Now, do one thing. You reverse this and put it on the Telegram channel. You reverse this and put it on the Telegram channel. You reverse this finite automata and put it on Telegram channel. I am watching the Telegram channel. You give me your answers, okay? You give me your answers. Almost everyone has done this. I think I should not explain. Almost everyone has done this, right? How do you reverse it? You make initial state a final state. Okay, initial state is made a final state, and you make final state as initial state. Final state is initial state. Now, A comma B, reverse the transition. Reverse the transition. Reverse the transition, right? Now, if this language represents language L, this language will represent language L power R. This language will represent language L power R. Language L power R, right? Right? Now, let us convert this into right linear grammar. Let us convert it into right linear grammar. How do I convert? Starting state is B, right? So, B on seeing a is going to be, on seeing a B is going to be, B on seeing a is going to be, and B on showing a seeing a B is going to be, right? Right? And then B on seeing a is going to A. B on seeing a is going to A. B on seeing a is going to A. B on seeing A is going to A, right? And A is the final state. And A is the final state, right? Now what is this? This is the right linear grammar, but for what? This is the right linear grammar for reversal of L. Now what you can do is reverse it, reverse the grammar. Now reverse the grammar. What do you get by reversing the grammar? You take the RHS and just reverse them. In the RHS you reverse BA, in the RHS you reverse BB, in the RHS you reverse AA, AA, and A derives epsilon, right? Now what is this language? This is the left linear grammar. This is the left linear grammar for what? For the reversal of this. It is already L power R. Again we have reversed it, which means we have reversed it 2 times. Therefore it is L. Therefore it is L. Therefore it is L. Okay? Okay? So I will give you a question. You do it now. I will give you a question. You do it now. Okay? I am not going to do it. You do it. I'll give you a question. You do it. Okay? Now I want left linear grammar for this. Write in the Telegram channel. Write in the Telegram channel. Write in the Telegram channel. Okay? फटाफट कर लेना जल्दी जल्दी कर लेना जल्दी कर लेना फटाफट Okay, so I will tell you one more story. You must have heard about this great woman. Her name is Rani Guiding-Liu. She is the forgotten teen freedom fighter. She has fought in forests for the freedom in Manipur at an age of 13. She was a 13 years girl when she fought for freedom, right? And she was the girl who stood against the British Empire. And her name is Rani Guiding-Liu. She led a tribal movement, went to jail at 16. At 16 years of age, she went to jail and she spent 14 years of her life behind the bars, all for our freedom. We forgot her. The freedom that we are enjoying now is because of these great people. We forgot them. Now, who are our role models? Huh? Who are our role models? YouTubers are our role models. Our Instagram influencers are our role models. Our LinkedIn influencers are our role models. These people are the heroes. At the age of 13, she went to jail. She spent nearly 14 years behind the bar. At the age of 16, she went to jail, and she spent 14 years behind the bar. And most of us complain about homework. See, at a very young age, she fought against the British Empire And now if I give a homework problem, you'll complain saying that sir is giving lot of homeworks, right? And she fought for a nation at an age where we learn to ride a bicycle. At the age of 13, you must be learning how to ride bicycle, right? But this lady, Rani, was fighting against the British Empire. Okay? Remember her courage. Remember her courage next time when you feel like giving up. You should remember how courageous she is when you feel about giving up. All of you say Jai Hind. All of you say Jai Hind. All of you say Jai Hind. Okay? Now let's get back. So this is the finite automata. Now we have to convert this finite automata. Now we have to convert this finite automata. Now we have to convert this finite automata into left linear grammar. So what will I do? See, for this language L, for this language L, I will reverse it. Then what do I get? I get B and I get A here. I get A here. A, I get B and I get A here. And here I will be getting A comma B. Reversal. Initial state has become final state. Final state has become initial state. Final state has become initial state. And initial state has become final state, right? Now what I will do is I will create a right linear grammar. I will create a right linear grammar. How can I create the right linear grammar? A capital. You have to always start with the start symbol. Here the start symbol is B. Start with B. B on seeing small a is going to A. A on seeing small a is going to A. And on seeing small b is going to A. And on seeing small b is going to A. And on seeing small b is going to A. Right? A on seeing small a is going to A, and A on seeing small b is going to A, and it is also final state, so add an epsilon. So what is this, guys? This grammar is, what is this grammar? This grammar is right linear grammar for what? This is language L and this one is representing language L power R. So this one will also represent language L power R. Now what I will do is I will reverse it. What I will do is I will reverse it. Okay. B. What I will do is I will reverse it. Okay. B. A. A derives A or AB or epsilon. AB or epsilon. Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll give you one more question. You do it. I will not answer it. You do it. Okay. I'll give you one more question. You do it. I will not answer it. Okay. Give me left linear grammar. Take 5 minutes time. Take 5 minutes time and give me left linear grammar. Take 5 minutes time and give me left linear grammar. Okay. I'm seeing in the WhatsApp. Okay. ये प्रॉब्लम ना थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट प्रॉब्लम है, ये प्रॉब्लम थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट प्रॉब्लम है ना? बिकॉज हियर फर्स्ट लेट मी सी योर आंसर्स वंस, फर्स्ट लेट मी सी योर आंसर्स वंस. Hmm. So you have done something wrong here. See, what is reversing of a finite automata? If you want to reverse a finite automata, initial state should be made to final state and final state should be made to initial state, right? But the problem here is initial state and final state both are same. Now you take this initial state and make it final, you take this final state and make it initial, right? So you'll get the same thing. So you'll get the same thing. You'll get the same thing, right? You'll get the same thing, right? Now reverse the transitions. B is not initial, B is not final. Don't do anything with it. Just reverse the transitions. Yeah, just reverse the transitions. If this language represents L, this language represents L power R. If this language represents L, this language represents L power R. L power R. If this language represents L, this language represents L power R. L power R. L power R. Okay. Okay. Now, what is this? This is a finite automata for L power R. Now you can convert it directly to right linear grammar, isn't it? Convert directly to right linear grammar. How are you going to convert it? Initial state is A on seeing a B is going to A, and A on seeing A on seeing A on seeing a B is going to A, and A on seeing a B is going to B. A on seeing a B is going to B, right? Right? And A is the final state also. Therefore, you are going to write epsilon. A is the final state also. Therefore, you are going to write epsilon. What about B? B on seeing A is going to A. B on seeing A is going to A. B on seeing A is going to A. Initial state is converted to final state is converted to initial state. Now we got the right linear grammar, right? Now what is this right linear grammar? See, this is language L, this is language L power R. Now this is language L power R only, right? Now I will reverse it. Right? Then what do I get? A derives AB or BB or epsilon. B derives AA. B derives AA. Okay. This is the reverse, which means L power R is reversed one more time. We get L. So from the finite automata, we are able to get the left linear grammar. Okay. Now I'll give you a homework. I'll give you a homework. I know you will not do this, but what I want you to do is, as a homework, take every finite automata we have done so far and convert it into left linear grammar. Convert it into left linear grammar. Okay, left linear grammar. Now let's do one more example where we want to convert a right linear grammar to left linear grammar. We want to convert, let us say this is the right linear grammar. I want to convert, this is not working actually, something has happened. Okay, I want to convert this right linear grammar to left linear grammar. Okay. Okay. I want to convert this right linear grammar into left linear grammar, right? First, I will convert, assume that this is language L. Okay. Assume that this is language L. Assume that this is language L. Okay. Assume that this is language L. First, you convert it into, assume that this is language L. First, you convert it into finite automata. Because this is a right linear grammar, right? You can directly convert it into finite automata. What will be the finite automata? S on seeing A is going to A on seeing A is going to A on seeing a B is going to B, and A derives epsilon is there, so therefore it is a finite automata, right? Now we got finite automata. If this is representing language L, this one will also be representing language L, right? Right? Now what I will do is, I will reverse it. How do I reverse it? S can be reversed like this. I can reverse it, right? For reversing, initial state should be made final state and final state should be made initial state. Here S is the initial state, right? S has to be made final state and A is the final state. It has to be made initial state, right? So S has to be made final state. S has to be made final state and A has to be made initial state. A has to be made initial state. A has to be made initial state and S had to be made final state. Right? Right? And reverse the arrows. If I reverse the arrow, what do I get? A comma B. And if I reverse this arrow S to A, I will get A to S. I will get A to S. I will get A to S. Right, right. So what is this language representing? L power R. This language is representing L power R. This language is representing L power R. L power R. Okay. Now we will convert it. This language is representing L power R. Okay. This language is representing L power R. Now we will find out what is the right linear grammar for this. What is the right linear grammar for this? What is the right linear grammar for this? A on small a is going to A and on small b is going to A, and then on small a it is going to S. S is simply not going anywhere, it is epsilon, right? So what is this? This is the right linear grammar. For what? Reversal of the language. Now I want the left linear grammar. I want the left linear grammar. So what I will do is I will reverse the productions. So what do I write? A derives AA or AB or SA. S derives epsilon. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है, ठीक है। एस डिराइव्स एप्सिलॉन। जिसको भी डांस नहीं करना है जाके अपना बैच चराए, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है। So what is this grammar? This is the left linear grammar for L power R, which means L. So finally we got the grammar, we got the language L. We started from language L and we ended at language L. We started at language L and we ended at language L. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है। Okay, I think this topic is done. We are done with all the conversions. We have converted all this. If finite automata is given, we have converted it to right linear grammar, and if finite automata is given, we have converted it to left linear grammar. We have converted to right linear grammar, we have converted to left linear grammar, and a left linear grammar is given, we have converted to finite automata, and a right linear grammar is given, we have converted to finite automata, and a right linear grammar is given, we have converted to left linear grammar. Okay, left linear grammar, all are done. So you may get one question from this. Such models you get generally one question. Okay, fine. Anyway, we are done now. Okay, okay. Now let us see what are the algorithms that are present in regular languages. Let us see what are the algorithms that are present in regular languages. What are the algorithms that are present in regular languages? One is you can convert a NFA to DFA, right? NFA to DFA. So you may think that NFA is more powerful than DFA, but it is wrong. For every NFA there will be a DFA, which means both are same in power. आप ऐसा भी लिख सकते हो, power of NFA is equal to power of DFA, and this is less than power of RBR. This is less than power of RBR. ठीक है, this is less than power of RBR. Okay, and second one is we have to convert a DFA to minimal DFA. You must be having doubts, right? Whether some DFA is minimal or not. There is an algorithm for this. We can convert it into minimal DFA. And third one is, which is not important, not in the, you don't get any questions from this, epsilon NFA to NFA. Epsilon NFA to NFA, that is not important, we will not discuss it. And then fourth one is mealy to Murray, and fifth one is Murray to mealy, right? right? Right, right. So all these algorithms are polynomial, right? एक बात, you have to remember one thing: if there is an algorithm, then the problem is decidable. If there is an algorithm, then the problem is decidable, right? And if there is a polynomial time algorithm, then it is both decidable, and tractable. It is both decidable and tractable. It is both decidable and tractable. It is both decidable and tractable. Okay, okay. Now there is one more algorithm which is not in the syllabus. You cannot do this because you get multiple answers. You can also convert an NFA to minimal NFA. There is an algorithm for this in a textbook, but we don't use it. It is too complex. This is order of k power n, which means exponential time. Exponential time algorithm. Order of k power n means exponential time algorithm, right? If you are converting a NFA to minimal NFA, that is going to take exponential time. But still there is an algorithm. Therefore, this is decidable. This problem is decidable. Why? Because there is an algorithm, but it is intractable. Intractable. Okay. Now I'll give you a question. Use your intuition and you try to answer it. I'll give you a question and I'll give you 3 minutes of time. Use your intuition and try to convert NFA to DFA. Let us say we have a NFA. I want to convert it into a DFA. Right? I will give you a question. Okay, use your intuition. For example, if I have a NFA like this, use your intuition directly. Don't go for algorithms. For most of the questions, you need not do algorithms, right? If you can use your do it. Do it. Very simple, right? This is very simple. This NFA is trying to tell you something. See this? Listen to this, okay? Hi NFA, how are you? Okay. How is your girlfriend, DFA? Okay, okay. When is the marriage? I will definitely attend. Oh, don't worry. I will definitely attend. What are you saying? Oh, there are no multiple edges. Okay. There are no multiple edges is what it is saying. There are no multiple edges. When there are no multiple edges, you can directly convert it into a DFA by adding a dead state and putting all the missing transitions on the dead state. है ना? So you can directly put a dead state. So you can directly put a dead state A comma B, right? And you can put all the missing edges there. And you can put all the missing edges there. What are missing? A and B, they are not, nothing is missing here. Here B is missing. So you put a B here. That's it. This is NFA to DFA. So don't use algorithms when you can directly answer it. Sometimes you can directly answer it. So don't use algorithms. But now sometimes it is not possible like this. Sometimes it is not possible like this. Then you have to use the algorithm, right? Now let us see algorithm. Let us see algorithm to convert NFA to DFA. This is also called as subset construction method. This is also called as subset construction subset construction method. This is also called as subset construction method. Okay, so how does it work? How does subset conversion method work? How does subset conversion method work? I'll take an example and explain you. Watch it clearly. Watch it clearly. Okay, time is almost 7 o'clock. We will take almost, how much time is? Almost 7 o'clock, right? Okay. We will take a small break for 2 minutes and then we will continue this. Just watch some YouTube videos or play some music. Just get relaxed. In 2-3 minutes, we will start it. Okay. In 2-3 minutes, we will start it. Now we will see, now we will see one more hero. Okay, her name is Kalpana Saroj. Kalpana Saroj. From a child bride, she was married at a very early age. She was forced to marriage at 12 years, and she was abused physically and verbally. Nearly she took her life. She wanted to die. She wanted to commit suicide. But what Kalpana did was she chose to rise. She ran away from home and worked in a garment factory and slowly built her own empire. Today, her net worth is 1000 crores. Today, her network is 1000 crores. Imagine a Dalit lady becoming an entrepreneur and making 1000 crores is not a small thing. She is a hero. She is a hero. You might not have heard about her because you are too busy seeing YouTubers and you are too busy seeing the LinkedIn the creators, right? Read about these people. She is a hero to me. She is a hero to you. Jai Hind. Okay, let's see how to convert NFA to DFA. I will do one example and I'll give you one example to solve. Okay. Okay. So let us say a DFA is like this. NFA is like this. Let us say there is a NFA. Q naught is the initial state. Q naught is the initial state. A and B. A and B. Q naught, Q2, dash. Dash means no transition. Q1 is the final state. Q2, Q1, and Q2 is the state. Q0 and Q1 are the transitions. Q0 and Q1 are the transitions. Okay? Q0 and Q1 are the transitions. Okay? Okay. Now I want to convert it into a DFA. I want to convert into a DFA. The mistake that every student makes while converting NFA to DFA is they will draw the table first. They will draw the table and they will put all the states. They will put Q0, Q1 and Q2. This is a blunder. You should not do this. You should not write all the states in the DFA. Don't write this. This is a blunder. Okay. So how do you start this process is take one state at a time. Okay. What is first state? Take Q naught. Q naught is initial state, right? On A and on B, on A and on B, Q naught on A is going to Q naught Q2. So make it one state. Now Q naught Q2 is one state. Q naught on A is going to Q naught Q2. Q naught Q2 is one state. And Q naught on B is not going anywhere. I told you when there is no when there is no transition in a NFA, you have to make it a dead state, right? There is no transition, so add a dead state. Now you know that dead state will be in the dead state both on A and B. Both on A and B, dead state will be in the dead state, right? Now see what are the new states we got. We got a new state dead and Q naught is over. Now we got a new state Q naught Q2. Only write Q naught Q2. Don't write Q1 Q2. Just write Q naught Q2, right? Now go to the NFA and you take the union of Q naught Q2. Go to the NFA and you take the union of Q naught Q2. What do you get? You are going to get Q naught and Q2 only. Here you are going to get Q naught and Q2 only, right? Q naught and Q2 only. Q naught and Q2 only. Q naught and Q2, right? And on seeing a B, Q naught Q2, where is it going? It is going to Q1. It is going to Q1. It is going to Q1, right? Now see this, Q0 Q1 is already created and Q0 Q2 is already created. Now what is the new state we got? The new state we got is Q1. Therefore you write Q1. You are writing Q1 because we got a new state as Q1. That is why I am writing Q1. Now go to Q1 row and write everything as it is. In Q1, on A and B, we are going to Q2 and Q1, right? We are going to Q2 and Q1, right? Now see this, Q1 is already completed. Q1 is already completed. Q0, Q2 is already completed. Q1 is already completed, right? Now we have to see Q2, right? Now, how are we going to see Q2? How are we going to see Q2? Go to Q2 row and copy as it is. What is there in Q2 row? Q0 and Q1, right? So in Q2 row, there is Q0 and there is Q1, right? You can put a square brackets indicating that it is a single state. You can put square brackets indicating that it is a single state. Now what are the new states we got? We got Q0. Q0 is already covered. We got Q1. Q1 is already covered. Now if you look at the right hand side, everything is covered. If you look at the right hand side, everything is covered. If you look at the right hand side, everything is covered. Everything is covered. If you look at the right hand side, everything is covered, right? So what is this? This is the DFA. Why is it a DFA? On every state, on seeing a transition, we are going to only one state, exactly one state. We are not going to 0 states or we are not going to 2 states. We are going to go to exactly one state. You don't have to draw the state transition diagram for this. You can leave it here. But if you like drawing it, you can draw it. You can also draw state transition diagram for this, but it is not required, waste of time. Generally, what questions will be asked is, generally they will ask you to convert a DFA into a NFA, DFA into a NFA. Okay, everyone understood this? Everyone understood this? Shall I give you one more problem and will you answer in the telegram? Shall I give you one more problem and will you answer in the telegram? Shall I give you one more problem and will you answer in the telegram? Are you ready? 1 minute. Comments are not moving. Meanwhile, take this problem. हेलो,
जी सर।
कमेंट्स को थोड़ा नीचे कर देना, स्क्रॉल डाउन।
सर बिल्कुल नीचे ही है कमेंट्स।
उतना ही है क्या? थोड़ा गैप आ रहा है उधर, थोड़ा खींचो नीचे। हाँ,
ये देखिए सर, बिल्कुल ये बिल्कुल नीचे चले
ये
जाएंगे
नहीं,
तो
दूसरा वाला, दूसरा वाला बार है ना, दूसरा वाला बार छोटा सा। हाँ हाँ हाँ, ये बार
ये कह रहा हूँ सर, ये देखिए बिल्कुल नीचे है सर।
ठीक है, थैंक यू। तो अभी देखते हैं और एक क्वेश्चन। You do it on your own, you practice it. I will give you 5 minutes of time and you practice it, okay? Q0 AB AB Q1 Q2 blank Q1 star Q2 Q1 Q2 Q0 Q1 Q0 Q1. Okay, now construct a DFA for this. Take 5 minutes of time and post your answers in the Telegram channel. Take 5 minutes of time and post your answers in the Telegram channel. Okay. इसको DFA में कन्वर्ट करना है. Show your answers in Telegram channel. How many states have you got? How many states have you got? आपका ही थोड़ा सा रॉन्ग है. प्रकाश वेरी गुड. वेंकट वेरी गुड. मैंने एक बात बोलना भूल गया, इसीलिए यू आर डूइंग इट रॉन्ग. व्हाट इज द फाइनल स्टेट हियर? Here the final state is Q1. Here any state containing Q1 will be final state, which means Q1 will be final state. Anywhere you see Q1, that is the final state, right? That point I forgot to mention. That is why you are doing it wrong. Okay. All of you add final states, please. No one has added final states. Most of you are right, but little bit corrections are required. Okay. Little bit corrections are required. Most of you are right, but little bit corrections are required. Little bit corrections are required. I will do this. Okay. All of you check this. Don't write all the states directly. Don't write Q0, Q1, Q2 directly. Just write Q0. Q0 is the initial state. And what are the inputs? A and B are the inputs. What are the inputs? A and B are the inputs. Okay. A and B are the inputs. ठीक है. Now we have Q1, Q2. We have Q1, Q2. Directly write Q1, Q2 there. Directly write Q1, Q2 there. And we have a blank state. So write dead state here. Okay. And what is dead state? It will go to dead state only, right? Now we got a new state Q1, Q2. For this new state, now we got a new state Q1, Q2. For this new state, you write Q1, Q2. You write Q1, Q2. Now, Q1, Q2 is the union of these two. Q1, Q2 is the union of Q1 and Q2. These two. Q1 and Q2 का union है. So what do you get? Q0, Q2. Q0, Q2. And what do you get here? Q1. What do you get here? Q1. Right? Right? Now we are completed with Q1, Q2. Dead state is done. Dead state is done. Q0, Q1 is not completed and Q0, Q2 is not completed. You can take anything. Order doesn't matter here. You can take anything, right? So let us say I am taking Q1. Okay. Let us say I am taking Q1. Order doesn't matter. Okay. Now if I take Q1, I am getting Q2 and Q1, right? I am getting Q2 and Q1, right? Now what are the new states we got? Q1 we already completed. Q0, Q2 we didn't complete, and Q2 also we didn't complete. I will take Q2 first. You can take any state first. I will take Q2 first, right? I will take Q2 first. What do you get? Q0 and Q1, right? You get Q0 and you get Q1. You get Q0 and you get Q1. You get Q0 and you get Q1, right? Q1 is already done. Q0 is already done. Q0, Q2 is not done. Only state remaining is Q0, Q2. So I am writing Q0, Q2 here. Now Q0, Q2 is also done. What is Q0, Q2? Q0, Q2 is Q1, Q2. Q0, Q2 is Q1, Q2, Q0, right? So Q0, Q1, Q2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't have space. I will just minimize it. Okay. Okay. Q0, Q2, you have to take union of Q1, Q2 and Q0. Q0, Q1 and Q2, right? And Q0, Q2, you have to take union of these two. You have to take union of these two. So Q1, right? Now Q1 is complete. Q1 is complete, right? Now Q0, Q2 is also complete. Only one extra state we got is Q0, Q1, Q2, which is not complete. You can write it. Q0, Q1, Q2. Now you have to take the union of all these three. Q0, Q1, Q2 का union ले सकते हो. You can take the union, right? Now what do you get? Q0, Q1 and Q2, right? You get Q0, Q1 and Q2. Q0, Q1 and Q2. And here what do you get? And here what do you get? Q1 and Q1. So it is Q1. It is Q1. It is Q1. Right? It is Q1. We are getting Q0, Q1 and Q2. Q0, Q1 and Q2. What did we get? Q0, Q1, Q2. We got this. And then we got only Q1. Already Q1 is done. Already Q1 is done. Right? Now we have to see Q0, Q1, Q2. We have to see Q0, Q1, Q2. It is also already done. Q0, Q1, Q2 is already done. So this is the DFA. This is the DFA, right? Right? And I have one more question to ask. And I have one more question to ask you. And I have one more question to ask you. Okay? And I have one more question to ask you. Okay? What is one more question is, now we are converting NFA to DFA, right? When we convert an NFA to a DFA using subset construction method, the DFA that we get, it may be minimal, or it may not be minimal, or it may not be, it may be minimal or it may not be minimal. It may be minimal or it may not be minimal, which means this may be minimal DFA or this may not be minimal DFA. We have to check. We will check it after we learn about how to convert a DFA into a minimal DFA. Okay? Now I'll give you one more question. Do it for that. I'll give you one more question. Do it for that. I'll give you a NFA, convert it into DFA. I'll give you NFA, convert it into a DFA. Convert this NFA into DFA. I'll give you 5 minutes time. Okay? I'll give you 5 minutes time. In 5 minutes, convert this DFA, NFA into DFA. In 5 minutes, convert this DFA into NFA. So you can directly do it. Let me see your answers. No one has answered it. I mean, yeah, some people have answered it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you are right. I think almost all of you are right. You have done the right method. Okay. You have done the right method. Okay. So, guys, one way to do this is you can directly do it, but it will take some time. You can write like this: Q naught on A is going to Q1 and Q2. So you can write like this: Q naught on A is going to Q1 and Q2. Q1 and Q2. But this will take lot of time, and also there will be lot of errors here. So don't do in this method. Do the table method. Convert the NFA to tabular form. State transition table. Convert the NFA into state transition table. Okay. So how do I convert the NFA into state transition table? Q naught is the initial state. Q naught is the initial state. A, B, A, B. Q naught on A is going to Q1. Q naught on A is going to Q1. Q1. And Q naught on A is going to Q2. Q naught on A is going to Q2. And Q naught on B is not going anywhere. Q naught on B is not going anywhere, right? And what about Q1? Q1 on A is going to Q2, and Q1 on B, there is no transition, right? Q1 on B, there is no transition, so blank. So blank, right? Then Q2, Q2 on A is going to Q naught. Q2 on A is going to Q naught, and Q2 on B is going to Q1. Q2 on B is going to Q1. Q2 on B is going to Q1, right? Now let's convert this NFA. Now let's convert this NFA into DFA. Let's convert this NFA into DFA, right? So how are you going to write it? Q naught A B. Initially write about Q naught. Q naught is going to Q1 Q2, and it is going to dead state. Now dead state will go to dead state only. Dead state will go to dead state only. So dead state is complete. Dead state is complete. Now what is the new state I got? Q1 Q2 I got. New state I got is Q1 Q2. Q1 Q2 is the new state. Take the union of Q1 Q2. What do you get? Q naught Q2. You get Q naught Q2. You get, for Q1 and Q2, you get Q naught Q2, and then Q1, and then Q1, right? Right, right, right. Now we completed Q1 Q2, we completed dead state. Now we got two more states. One is Q naught Q1, one is Q1. Now I will take Q1. Now I'll take Q1. What will Q1 do? Q2 and dash. Q2 and dash. In dash, we are going to put dead state. That is already completed, right? Now, what are the new states I have? Q2 and Q0 and Q2. These two states we have, right? Q2 and Q0 and Q2. So I'll take Q2. I will take Q2. If I take Q2, I'll be getting Q0 and Q1, right? I'll be getting Q0 and Q1. I'll be getting Q0 and Q1, right? So Q0 is already done. Q1 is already done. Q2 is not done. And Q0, Q2, Q2 is already done. Q2 is already done. Now Q0, Q2 has to be done. Now Q0, Q2 has to be done. Now go here and see what is Q0 and Q0 and Q2. Now you are going to get Q1, Q2, Q0. Now you are going to get Q0, Q1 and Q2. Right. Now Q0, Q2, Q0, Q2, we are going to get Q1. 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 Now, what is the new state we got? Q0, Q1, Q2 we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we got. We are going to get one more. What is that? This Q1 is already done, right? All are done. Q1, Q2 is done. Dead is done. Q1 is done. Q2 is done. Now all are done except Q0, Q1, Q2. So I'm going to write Q0, Q1, Q2 here. I'm going to write Q0, Q1, Q2 here. Q0, Q1, Q2 here. Q0, Q1 and Q2 here. Right? Right. Now what is the union of Q0, Q1, Q2? It is Q0, Q1 and Q2. Right? So this is Q0, Q1 and Q2. Now what is the union of Q0, Q1, Q2 here? It is simply Q1. Now if you observe it, Q1 is already done and Q0, Q1, Q2 is already done. Okay? 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 Now I'll give you one question. अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. Can you do this? Second symbol from RHS has to be A. Second symbol from RHS has to be A. Second symbol from RHS has to be A. Can you draw the DFA for this? Second symbol from RHS is A. Can you draw the DFA for this? Construct a DFA over sigma equal to A comma B such that second symbol from RHS is A. Such that second symbol is RHS is A. Can anyone do it and post it on the Telegram channel? Can anyone do it and post it on the Telegram channel? Second symbol from RHS, which means from the right end. Second symbol from RHS means from the last. Second symbol from the RHS means from the last. Okay. Second symbol from RHS is A. Rakesh is asking, sir, can I follow this YouTube series? Can I get full marks? If you follow this YouTube series, you will answer all the questions in TOC. Every question in TOC can be answered if you follow this full series of TOC. If you follow this full series, you will be able to answer every question. You will be able to answer every question. Can someone draw? Can someone put it in? Can someone put it in Telegram channel? Can someone put it in Telegram channel? You are trying, but sorry to say, you are not doing it right. You are saying, but sorry to say that you are not doing it right. You are trying, you are almost trying. Some of you are right, but most of you are not able to do this. Please try for some time. I will explain the answer. Once I explain the answer, you will feel that, oh my god, this is so simple, which we are not able to do. You will feel that, oh my god, it is so simple, which we are not able to do. Okay, so directly doing DFA is a little bit difficult for this question. So what you can do is write the regular expression, construct the NFA, convert the NFA to DFA. ठीक है? I think थोड़ा fast बोला है. Write the regular expression, convert it to NFA and convert the NFA to DFA. That is the best way to solve this question. And later you can apply minimization on DFA. Okay? So second symbol from RHS is A होना चाहिए, right? Second symbol from RHS is A. A plus B star. Second symbol from RHS is A. First symbol from RHS can be anything. Second symbol has to be A. Now doing a NFA for this is very simple, isn't it? Doing a NFA for this is very simple. What is the NFA? A comma B star followed by A followed by A comma B. A comma B star followed by A followed by A comma B. A comma B star followed by A followed by A comma B followed by A comma B star followed by A followed by A comma B, right? Now you convert the table, convert it into table and do it in the table. That is very simple, right? A, B, C. Draw the table. Very simple. Now once I explain it, you will feel that, oh, it is very simple, right? So A, B, C are the states. A is the initial state and C is the final state. Now capital A on small a, capital A on small a is going to A and capital A on small b is going to A, right? And capital B, one more thing, capital A on small a is going to both A and B, right? Both A and B together. And capital B on small a and small b are going to C. Capital B on small a and small b are going to C. Capital B on small a and small b are going to C. Now what about C? What about C? C will go to dead state, isn't it? C is not going anywhere. On A and B, C is not going anywhere. So I will put a blank here. C is not going anywhere, so I will put a blank here. Now convert this into DFA. What is this? This is NFA. This is NFA. Now you can easily convert it into DFA. Converting into DFA is very easy, right? Converting it into DFA is very easy. A, start with AB, AB. Here both are not same states. Here you have to write A comma B. Here you have to write A comma B. And B on small a is going to C and B on small b is going to C, right? And C is not going anywhere. So C is dash dash, right? Right? Now how can you convert it? Right? For A we are saying A comma B, therefore for A it is AB, only one state, and for A on B it is A. It is A, right? Right? Now if I write AB, A is already done, right? If I write AB, I have to take union of A and B. What do I get? I get ABC, I get ABC, and I get AC, and I get AC. I get ABC and I get AC. Right? Right. A is done. A is done. AB is done. Now AC and ABC are not done, so I will take AC. I will take AC. If I take AC, what do I get? I get AB. I get AB. If I take AC, I get AB. And if I take AC, I get A. I get A. Right. Now AC is done. AB is done. A is done. ABC is remaining. ABC is remaining. Right? Now you take union of ABC. What do you get? You will get A, B, C, A, B, C and AC. So AC is already done. AC is already done. ABC is also already done. AC is already done and ABC is also already done. Okay. Okay. Now I will just change the question a bit. You are going to answer this. Sigma equal to, see, one more thing. For this question, you may be able to draw the DFA directly without using this, but for the next question, you will not be able to draw the DFA directly. You have to follow this method only. Sigma equal to A comma B, 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 third symbol from RHS is A. Third symbol from RHS is A. Third symbol from RHS is A. Do it. Take 5 minutes of time and try to complete this. Okay. Before that, I want to talk to you about one more hero. Have you heard about Ekalavya? Ekalavya was a tribal person who is not from royal background. So he was denied coaching by Dronacharya. He wanted to be trained under Dronacharya, but he was denied the coaching. So what he did was he created a clay statue of his guru. Dronacharya का ना clay statue बना दिया. He created a clay statue and he trained himself without any guru. His skills became so legendary, even Arjun feared his aim. Even Arjun was very afraid of Ekalavya. Ekalavya is such a great archer that even Arjun was very afraid to do this, right? Now, learning doesn't need permission. Understand this. You don't need anyone's permission to learn. It needs dedication. You don't even need a guru. Be your own guru. Your effort will speak louder than privilege. Okay? You don't really need any guru. You take my photo, all of you take my photo and keep it on your board wherever you are studying, keep it on your table and watch me and do the questions. Okay, many students did that and many students have succeeded. Take my photo, keep it on the place in your desk, and whenever you feel like giving up, just look at my photo. You will get inspired and you will do well. Okay, okay. Okay, do this question. It will take 5 minutes of time, even more than 5 minutes. Okay, you can take more than 5 minutes. Do this question and post it on Telegram. Do this question and post it on Telegram. Do this question and post it on Telegram. Almost everyone has do it correctly. Anyone wants me to explain this? Tell me. Almost all of you are able to do it correctly. Almost all of you are able to do it correctly. Do anyone want explanation for this? Do you want me to do this or shall I skip it? Do you want me to do this or shall I skip it? Almost all one. Even Chandini, very good Chandini. चीते की चाल, बाज की नजर और चांदनी के आंसर कभी गलत नहीं हो सकता है. Chandni, I liked your answer. And there are some other students, 2-3 students have done it. So almost all of you are able to do it. Skip कर दूं क्या? Okay, no sir. I will explain. Okay, fine, I'll explain. See this? Even if one student wants it, I have to explain it. Okay. Third symbol from RHS is A. So what is the regular expression for this? A plus B star. A plus B star. Third symbol from RHS is A. Third symbol from first symbol from RHS. Second symbol from RHS. Third symbol from RHS is A. Third symbol from RHS is A. Right? How many of you want to skip it? How many of you want to do it? Tell me in the comments. Skip it. B. Do it. Even if one person asks me to do it, I have to do it. Okay? I have to do it even if one person asks me to do it. Okay. Someone has asked me to do it. Okay. Yeah, this is an important question. Let's do it because I want to teach you something from here. There is something to learn from here. I want to summarize this. Okay, I will do it. Everything is 0% here. Oh, this is YouTube, right? In YouTube comments, you will not be able to answer it. Some people are asking me to do it. I will do it. And it is a very important question. I have to explain you some few concepts from this question. So let me do this. Okay. So what is the DFA for this? NFA for this? The NFA for this is A comma B followed by A followed by A comma B followed by A comma B followed by A comma B. First symbol from RHS is A comma B, second symbol is RHS is from A comma B, and the third symbol is A. And the third symbol is A. And the third symbol is A. Okay. Okay. Now let's construct the NFA for this. Let's construct the NFA for this. A, B, C, D, right? So A, B, C, D on small a and small b. On small a and small b. Okay? On small a and small b. ठीक है? On small a and small b. On small a, where is capital A going? On small a, where is capital A going? Capital A is going to capital A on small a and capital B on small a, both A and B, right? And what about capital A on small b? Capital A on small b is going to capital A. Capital A on small b is going to capital A. Capital A on small b is going to capital A. Now what about B? On A comma B it is going to C. What about C? On A comma B it is going to D. Right. What about D? Nothing. What about D? Nothing. What about D? Nothing. Right. Now let's do the NFA for this, DFA for this. Let's do the DFA for this. Initial state is A. Initial state is A. Initial state is A. And you have A comma B as the symbols, right? Initial state is A. And initial state is A. And final state is D. Final state is D, right? 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 So what can we do now? A will go to AB, A will go to AB, and A will go to A. And what about, now we got two states, already A is done, AB is remaining, so I will take AB. If I take AB, I have to apply union, right? If I take AB, I have to apply union. What is the union? ABC. The union is ABC. The union is ABC. Now AC. AB का union is AC. AP का union is AC. Right? 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 Now A is done, AB is done, AC and ABC are not done. Okay. So A is done, AB is done. Now let us see AC. Now let us see AC. Right. Now AC is ABD. AC is ABD. AC is ABD, and here also AC is AD. Here also AC is AD. Right. So AC is done. Now let us take ABC. Now let us take ABC. Union of ABC. Union of ABC is ABCD. है ना? Union of ABC is ABCD, and on B, union of ABC is ACD. 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 Right? Right? So ABC is done. AC is done, ABC is done, AB is done, A is done. Right? 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 Now, let us look at this state ABD. Let us look at this state ABD. What about ABD? ABD. ABD is giving us ABC. है ना? ABD is giving us ABC. And ABD is giving us ABD is giving us AC. ABD is giving us AC. ABD is giving us AC. AC. Right? Right? So ABD is done. Where is ABD? ABD is done. Okay. Now let us see AD. AD is not done. Now let us write about AD. AD is not done. Now I am doing about AD. Now if I take AD, it is union is AB. If I take AD, union is AB. Right? Union is AB. If I take AD, union is AB. And if I take AD, union is A. Union is A. Union is A. Right? So AD is done. AD is done. Right? Now, what are the remaining things? ABCD is not done. Let me do ABCD. ABCD. Order doesn't matter. Order doesn't matter. Right? ABCD. If I do ABCD, I am going to get ABCD. Right? I am going to get ABCD. And I am going to get ACD. ACD. I am going to get ACD. Right? ABCD is done. ACD is not done. Right? So I will take ACD. ACD. Right? Now if I take ACD, what do I get? ACD, I get ABD. I get ABD. For ACD, I get ABD. I get ABD, right? And now for ACD on B, for ACD on B, I get AD. That's it. AD. I get AD, right? AD is already done. ACD is already done. A is already done. AB is already done. AC is already done. ABC is already done. ABCD is not done. ABCD is already done. ABD is not done. ABD is also done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 states. All the states, right? So what are the final states? Final state is any state. Final state is any state which is having a D. D is the final state, right? So final state, any state containing D is a final state, right? So this is a final state, this is a final state, this is a final state, and this is a final state. We got 4 final states. 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 Okay. Now I want you to observe one thing. Second symbol from RHS. How many states were there in NFA? In NFA, the number of states were D, and in DFA, the number of states were 4. Now coming to this third symbol from RHS, how many states are there in NFA? In NFA, the number of states are 4, and in DFA, the number of states are 8. DFA, the number of states are 8, right? So I'll give you a small table, okay? Second symbol. Second symbol from RHS. Second symbol from RHS is A. Okay. Now, how many states do we get in NFA and how many states do we get in DFA? Here we got in NFA second symbol. For second symbol, how many we got? We got three states. 3 states, and for DFA we got 4 states, right? Now if I write like this, third symbol from RHS is A. 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 So the number of states I get here is 4. The number of states I get here is 2 power 3, which is 8, right? And if I write fourth symbol from RHS is A. Fourth symbol from RHS is A. In minimal DFA we get 5 states, and here we get 2 power 4, which is 16 states. If I write like this, fifth symbol from RHS is A. Fifth symbol from RHS is A. Then in NFA we get 6 states, and in DFA we get 2 power 5, that is equal to 32 states. 2 power 5, that equal to 32 states, right? So what you should understand is, in worst case, in a NFA, if there are order of n states, in a DFA we have order of 2 power n states. In a NFA we have order of n states. In a DFA we have order of 2 power n states. 2 power n states. This is asked in GATE. This question is asked in GATE many times. This question is asked in GATE many times. I think 2-3 times they asked this question. What is the relation between minimal DFA and minimal NFA? I'm talking about minimal, okay? This is the minimal NFA. and this is the minimal DFA. And one more thing is, I'll ask you to do this as homework. Try to minimize this. We didn't start minimization of finite automata. We didn't start minimization of finite automata. Later I will show you that this is the minimal DFA for this language. This is the minimal DFA for this language. Just be careful. Just be careful. You might think that this is not minimal. The reason is, I will show you something here. I will show you some interesting points here. Okay. So one interesting point is A, B and A. See this. Here there is A, B and A. Here there is A, B and A. Both of them are going to same states. So you may think that I can merge these two and minimize the finite automata, but the problem is A is non-final state and AD is a final state. A is non-final state and AD is a final state. Okay. Okay. Now if you see this, A, B, C and AC, A, B, C and AC are both having same number of states. A, B, C and AC are both having same number of, are both going to the same states. You may think that we can merge them, but the problem is AC is non-final and ABD is final. Now if you observe it, here also ACD is here, ACD is here, and these two are same. See this, ABD, AD, ABD, AD, both are same, but you cannot merge them because one of them is a non-final state and the other one is a final state. You cannot merge final and non-final states. Now if you observe this, ABCD and ACD both are same. You may think that we can merge them, but you cannot. The reason is one of it is non-final, other one is final. The same thing you can also do here. The same thing you can also do here. So the same thing you can see here also, right? If you see this, there is AB and A and there is AB and A. By looking these two, you may think that you can merge these two into one state, but you cannot merge them because this is a final state, this is a final state, non-final and final. Now if you see this, ABC is here and AC is here, both are same. ABC, AC, ABC, AC, both are same, right? You may think that you have to merge these two, but you cannot merge them because one of them is non-final and the other one is final. Other one is final. Okay. 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 So this is the minimal one. I will give you a homework tomorrow. Tomorrow I will give you a homework. Remember all these questions. Remember all these questions. Check whether this is minimal DFA or not. Check whether this is minimal DFA or not. And check whether this is minimal DFA or not. And check whether this is minimal DFA or not. And I am already telling you this is minimal DFA. Check it once. This is minimal DFA and this is also minimal DFA. How to test whether it is a minimal DFA, I will tell you tomorrow. Okay, in tomorrow's class I will cover how to say whether a DFA is minimal or not, whether to say a DFA is minimal or not. Okay, let me give you one more story. You heard about Arunima Sinha? Arunima Sinha is a girl who climbed Mount Everest with one leg. With one leg. What happened with Arunima Sinha was, some thieves, they have stolen her jewelry and they have pushed her onto the railway tracks. They pushed her onto the railway tracks and train ran over her leg and she lost her leg. Many people will actually give up. Many people will actually give up hope in life if they lose one of their legs. But Arunima, what she has done is she practiced walking again. She practiced walking again. She fell down, she risen up, she fell down, she risen up, and with an amputated leg, which means with an artificial leg, she, her doctors told her that she will not be able to move like a normal person. But then she climbed Mount Everest. She climbed Mount Everest. She climbed Mount Everest from a hospital bed to the world records. Her journey proves one thing: your weakness isn't your body. Your body is not your weakness, it's your mindset. Your body is not your weakness, it's your mindset. So, what's your mountain? Start climbing. If your mountain is gate AIR1, start climbing it. Your body is not your disability, your mindset is the disability. Change your mindset, and you will definitely be able to reach more heights. Okay, so we will quickly revise what we have done today. And also, you know about Srinivas Ramanujan. Srinivas Ramanujan was a self-taught math genius. He had no formal training, no fancy books. He didn't read any books. He didn't go to school. He didn't go to school. Okay. He has deep love for numbers. And Srinivasa Ramanujan was a clerk from Tamil Nadu, and he filled notebooks with mathematics that the world has never seen. After Ramanujan has passed away, many mathematicians opened the books and they have seen that these books were terrific, right? And when British mathematicians finally read his work, they were stunned. He went on to revolutionize mathematics. There are many more things which are not yet proven. In Ramanujan's books, there were many more things which no one understood. Only Ramanujan understands them. Okay, he is self-taught. He has no guru. He did it on his own. He has no Wi-Fi, no Chat GPT, no internet. But still, without any coaching, he was able to do this. Right. So just passion will help you. If you think talent needs tuition, remember Ramanujan. Talent doesn't need tuition. You doesn't need a teacher like me. If you are talented, if you are passionate, you can learn everything on your own like Ramanujan. You know what? Ramanujan used to collect the cigarette packets from road. You know cigarette packets, right? He used to collect the cigarette packets from the road, open them like a paper, and write some mathematics formulas on it. And most of them are gone. We don't have the entire work of Ramanujan. Whatever work we have is just proves that he's a genius. Just proves that he's a genius. Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Jai Hind. All of you please say Jai Hind. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Okay. So we have only 5 minutes of time. I will quickly revise what we have done today. Okay. I'll quickly revise what we have done today. So in today's session, we have converted right linear grammar to a finite automata to right linear grammar, finite automata to left linear grammar to finite automata, right linear grammar to finite automata, right linear grammar to left linear grammar. We converted all this, and I have given you a lot of examples there. One thing that you have to remember is when you are reversing a finite automata, initial state will become final state will become initial state, and then we remove all the arrows, we remove all the arrows. Okay. Sometimes what happens is there may be more than one final state, then you merge them all into one final state. Okay. So you can convert a finite automata to right linear grammar, and you can reverse a finite automata to get L power R, and you can get the right linear grammar, reverse it, and you will get the left linear grammar. Okay. 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 And we have done this example also where we have converted a finite automata into left linear grammar. We have done these examples. Now what are the examples that are present in regular languages? NFA to DFA, DFA to minimal NFA, epsilon NFA to NFA, mealy to Murray, Murray to mealy. These two we will discuss later. Okay, these two we will discuss later. Actually what happens is all these problems are decidable. All of them have algorithms, but they may confuse you, right? If they say you this, NFA to minimal DFA, is this decidable? If I ask you this question, NFA to minimal DFA, is this decidable? 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 Yeah, DPPs will come, don't worry. I will post DPPs on the Telegram channel. You be there in Telegram channel, okay? So, NFA, you can convert NFA to a DFA, and then a DFA can be converted into minimal DFA. So, NFA to DFA there is algorithm, and DFA to minimal DFA there is algorithm. Therefore, NFA to minimal DFA there is an algorithm. Therefore, this is also a decidable problem. Okay? Okay? I will ask you a small request, guys. I want a small request from you. Please write a paragraph, not one line. Don't say super, obvious, ultimate. Don't say all that. Please write a small paragraph about how my teaching is and how I can improve myself. If you like my teaching, please write why you like my teaching. If you don't like my teaching, please write why you don't like my teaching. I want to become the best teacher in the world. I want your feedback. I want to learn from you. So please write one paragraph in the Telegram channel. I will read your Telegram channel. All the comments, I will read them and I will put a heart symbol. Okay. I will read each and every comment and I will put a star there. Okay. I will put a love symbol there. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And everyone, Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.